Welcome students to This Week on Campus, a weekly overview of events to look forward to here at Western Iowa Tech. I'm Gage Tunison.
And I'm Kristen Barnes. Today we'll talking about student midterms, but first,
all students preparing for graduation in December can meet with Carol Muse for one-on-one assistance with resumes and cover letters. Students actively looking for employment can visit meetyournewcareer.com to submit a resume for review or schedule an individual session with Career Services.
midterms are coming up and so is fall break. This year's fall break starts from Wednesday, October 16th to Sunday, October 20th. Good luck on your midterms.
If you're interested in seeking information about stigma and discrimination, visit the Human Library on campus October 9th from 10:30 to 1:30 p.m. Here you can talk to members of the community about their exposure to human indifference in a 30-minute Q&A.
Share some laughs or scares at the Anime Club's Halloween party. The party will take place on campus Halloween night from 6 to 11:30 p.m. Friends, students, and families are welcome.
10 free tickets will be given out to students to attend the Sioux City Symphony. On October 19th, the Symphony will be performing Nightmare Before Christmas at 7:30. Talk to Mike Brown to get your ticket the week of the performance. Tickets are first come, first serve.
If you need a break from some of your classes, come down to the Overlook Cafe between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. on Tuesday, October 24th for karaoke in the cafe, where you can sing karaoke to different songs.
We will be right back with a look at your weather, but first, here's what's for lunch this week.
Western Iowa Tech's Video and Media Production Program has been awarded an Upper Midwest Emmy Foundation 2019 Student Production Crystal Pillar Award. This award was presented by the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences for excellence in production.
Welcome back. Now here's Luke Jansma with the forecast for the week. What's the weather looking like, Luke?
Thanks, guys. Looks like Saturday is going to kick things off with a little bit of wetness, seeing as we have about a 60% chance of rainfall. Saturday will also be the starting point of some gradually increasing temperatures throughout the week with a high of 69 degrees, and Sunday will have a slight dip down to 64 degrees. But things will bounce back up on Monday, where we'll be seeing a high of 67 degrees, and Tuesday the high will reach 70 degrees, and Wednesday we'll have a high of 69, and lastly we'll see a significant drop in temperature on Thursday, where we'll be looking at a high of 52 degrees and 30% chance of showers. That's all from me. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Luke. We'll be right back with some information on the Human Library. Stay with us.
This Week on Campus is your leading student-run newscast in the Siouxland area. The weekly show features all things Western Iowa Tech from deadlines to events.
I follow This Week on Campus on Facebook and YouTube so I never miss a beat.
Without it, I wouldn't have known about Drop Zone Night,
Pickled Palette Night here on campus.
Movie night at the Promenade.
Or that all of these activities are free.
Tune in every Friday afternoon to stay up to date on the college Facebook or YouTube page with TV for the latest programming. Be sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell.
Western Iowa Tech is once again hosting the Human Library. Joining us to talk about this fascinating project is Teresa McElroy, the coordinator. Teresa, thanks for joining us.
Thanks.
So what brought the Human Library to WIT-CC?
The Human Library is actually an international program. It began in 2015, and it's really the most popular among college campuses, and the purpose of the event is to have one-on-one conversations with people maybe from a different culture, a different ethnic background, religious background, different gender or sexual identity, to learn more about how that person has assimilated into the community that they live in or where they come from, and to educate people on different aspects of their culture or religion or whatever it is that they're discussing in their book. So a human book is a person who shares their story in a pretty intimate setting. Basically, there's maybe 10 to 12 people around the table, and the human talks about their story. They get a chance to create a title for their story and a description for their story so that patrons coming to the library can kind of read ahead and figure out which of the, I think we have 34 books coming next Wednesday. So they get to pick who they want to interview or who they want to learn more about, or what person they want to do. And we're going to rotate every 25 minutes so that everybody gets a chance to visit multiple books while they're there. This is the second time that we've hosted it here at WIT for students. We did it one time for employees, and it's been very well received. So the event is going to happen next Wednesday, October 9th, in the Rockland Center, and everyone's welcome to attend, both within the WIT community and out in the public. It's going to be open to the public as well. And it's from 10:30 to 1:30 in the Rockland Center.
All right. And then what topics are covered in these books?
A whole host of topics. We have a woman in fitness and weightlifting. She's going to talk about how weightlifting and exercise helps her manage anxiety. She's also a business owner of the gym that she operates. She's going to talk about that, being a woman in fitness and weightlifting, and some of the experiences she's had with that, working with males and other females in that business. We have a person who's a quadriplegic who was once able-bodied and had an accident, so they're going to talk about what it's like to navigate with a disability, a physical disability. We have a trans woman who's going to come and talk about her transition to becoming a woman from being assigned male genitalia at birth. We have some people coming to talk about different religious backgrounds that they come from and how that might be different than your own. Just a whole host of different topics this year. It's going to be pretty cool.
All right. And then in this, you've done this before in the past. So in your experience with this, what do you say is most effective in these conversations?
I think it's important for those coming to the event to read ahead about all the different books that are coming, because most of the people that will be in attendance probably have pretty tight schedules, and they can come and go as their schedule allows. It starts at 10:30 and it'll go till 1:30. So if you want to come in between classes or just over your lunch hour, if you read ahead, you kind of have an idea of which books you might be interested in. We have a Vietnam veteran coming, which is pretty rare to find somebody, A, that would talk about that experience, and B, who's still alive. And his story is great. So, you know, if you have an interest in military background, we have military. We have a couple of police officers coming about their work as a police officer and working with different populations of people. So you have a chance to kind of get an idea of who you might be interested in. So I would really encourage people to go out online. We're going to have the books posted online as of Monday. So they have basically Monday to Wednesday to kind of read through the bibliography of books and decide which books they want to come to. I think that's helpful so that you can navigate and use your time wisely when you're in there.
Okay. So when you guys do the Human Library, what's the objective for like people who come and like view the books or listen to the people's stories?
I really want people to listen to other people's experiences, learn about different cultures, and learn about different ways that people identify or navigate different things that are different than your own. Challenge people to learn more about different religions and cultures and sexual identities and gender-specific things. So I just think it's good to be open-minded. I'm always about educating people on different ways that people identify, and so that's probably the biggest benefit of coming, just to learn more about different people who are different than yourself.
So going off of that, what would you say this Human Library experience means to you?
I think it's my job as a social worker and as the counselor on your campus to continually put before the student body and the employees social justice issues. to help people to stay informed and be educated. I love bringing people to campus, different community members or providers who can aid in that cause of making sure that everyone feels included at WIT, no matter who you are, what color your skin, what your identity is. We really want WIT to be an inclusive campus, and I enjoy doing that personally and professionally.
Well, thank you for doing that for
Yes.
us. All right, well, thanks again for joining us, Teresa.
You're welcome.
Once again, feel free to come and experience the Human Library here at the Rockland Conference Center at Western Iowa Tech.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be right back.
Welcome back.
Did you know Western Iowa Tech has a health clinic? Every Monday from 8:30 to 10 a.m., you can come to the W210 in the Dunker Center. The health clinic treats cold symptoms, flu symptoms, fevers, aches, pains, minor cuts, sprains, does STDs testing, pregnancy counseling, family planning education, and birth control. Come stop by to keep the WIT-CC community healthy.
Want a chance to catch the latest movie in theaters? Every Tuesday night, you have the opportunity to see it for free at the Promenade. Just head over to Mike Brown's office located by the Robert E. Dunker Student Center to find out how.
Western Iowa Tech is giving out free community theater tickets to WIT students to see Young Frankenstein from the Sioux City Community Theater. To get your ticket, go to Mike Brown's office the week of the performance, to get your ticket.
Drop Zone in Sioux City is hosting Drop Zone Family Fun Night, the second Monday of every month from 6 to 8 p.m. Students will be offered free admission as long as you bring your student ID.
Looking for something fun to do? Come to the Dunker Student Center for a night of fun with arts and crafts on the first Wednesday of every month. This event is hosted by Pickled Palette based on Morningside Avenue.
If you have something you would like publicized on This Week on Campus, send it to thisweek@witcc.edu. This Week on Campus is a webcast brought from the Broadcasting and Multimedia Journalism and Video Media Production programs in association with the Audio Engineering program at Western Iowa Tech, Community College in Sioux City, Iowa.
New episodes of This Week on Campus are posted every Friday afternoon. For the latest content from our programs, please visit our website, witcc.tv, where you can find a direct link to our YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next week.